Our heroes have defeated the army of the Titan Hyperion with the help of their gods. But now they must embark on Loki's quest to free Fenrir and start the end of the world. But first, they must survive a family meal. Welcome back to a Rendezvous with Destiny. As ever, I am your humble GM, Luce, and with me today I have...
Hi, I'm Graham. I play the character of Elspeth Lockwood, the Guardian of Balder, and I am also really happy to be back.
Hi, I'm Will. I play the character of Cleo Brewer, who is a hunter chosen by Bass. I'm also happy to be back because it's been some time since we last recorded.
Hi, my name is Am, and I play Flora Watson, daughter of the Monkey King. And I can't remember how to play this game.
Neither.
Who can?
It's going to be fun. I don't think anyone does.
We're all assuming that you do,
Yeah.
Liz.
Yeah.
I have some vague idea.
It's
Just
more than
fine.
us.
I know the dice we need, which some of us didn't.
Listen. A 1d6 is used in a lot of RPGs.
But this is a 1d10.
Or a many D10,
The
if
wild
you're
dice
not
to
me.
use as your base dice.
Just for our lovely listeners to clear it up, in case you guys hadn't heard, we have moved to a every week release schedule because that makes my life so much easier. Because I got a job
Every other week.
Every other week.
Yeah, hang on, I was like,
Every
did we
other
change
week.
it again?
It's because we all...
Sorry.
So, Am has a job. I am about to start a proper adult job, which is upsetting on multiple levels.
Yep.
Will already has an adult
Will
job.
continues to be the most
And Graham's
functional of
about
us
to
all.
go to bury himself in some archives.
Yeah,
Graham is about to-
Our
yeah.
boy's gonna be a doctor.
I'm going to be wading through pieces of paper, which is fun.
On pirates.
Well, yeah, okay, it will actually be fun. I realised I made it sound dry there. It's actually going to be pretty fun.
It's gonna be wet because it's
Yes.
out on the sea.
Ain't nothing dry there. Wait. Okay, moving on.
I don't know
Yep.
if anyone. I've drove for 2 hours today and then had I had a medium work shift, but it's the first time I've been back since Big World thing, so I am delirious at this point.
Oh yeah,
So
it's a
that's gonna be
different
some
world
really
to work
Yeah,
in.
I've had
Really
a boozy
fun
lunch
audio.
today, so we'll have to see how this goes.
You mean non-alcoholic options are also available at
Yes.
lunch.
Of course.
Can we talk about alcohol? Is that something we can do?
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, probably. Like,
No reason,
we're
just,
probably allowed to swear as well, but we just haven't, so...
Well, nah. Because if we don't swear, we don't have to put the explicit tag on the podcast.
Well, that's what I'm
and that
thinking.
means we're available to a lot more listeners.
Yeah, we can talk
Specifically,
about
the American market.
booze as long as we don't like excessively endorse stuff like underage drinking, which
Yeah.
is bad.
And none of
But
us
we
have
are
ever
all
done that.
overage in both our country and in all the countries across the globe now, I
think
because
so,
we're
yeah.
all very old.
Yeah. We're all 22 plus, not to dox people, so, like, I think
Oh
we
no,
should
they
be
know
fine.
my age.
And, unless there is
Approximately.
some very, like, you know, Byzantine law somewhere where it's like, you know, if you were born like a Virgo, you can't drink until 27 or something.
To be honest, you have bigger problems if you were born a Virgo. I think. I don't know
I can
about
Sorry,
that
we
science.
have
Can confirm.
we have a Gemini in our midst. I
does
don't
that
think
even
we
mean?
have to make fun of the Virgo.
It means Luce has another excuse to be the way they are.
They do?
I mean,
Well,
also, I'm going to say, I'm not that weird person who is born on pretty much the time it changes over, so who knows what I am? Am I a Taurus?
I know what
Am
you
I
are.
a Gemini? Who knows?
I know what you are. You're a GM.
I am
You're
a
gonna tell a really
GM.
good story.
Thank you.
Remember that game we used to play?
Ah, I
Yeah,
know.
should we play it again?
It's been so long.
it has been a while.
I've been watching some Taskmaster recently, and I propose we adopt the Taskmaster model of like doing the introduction, then go, okay, should we do some light banter now, and just having awkward banter for like 5 minutes.
Isn't that what we just
That's
did?
what this
Yeah.
yeah.
It was just without the introduction.
Out of
Fair
Taskmaster,
enough.
do you think Flora, Cleo, or Elspeth would win?
Cleo.
I don't
Yeah.
think Cleo's imaginative enough to play for like the fun. Like I know. I think Flora could talk her way into a few like wins just on technicalities and stuff like that.
But also, if you talk too much, sometimes it plays against you.
Which is why I think Flora would lose. I think
Cleo's the
Elspeth
middle
would
ground
be
here.
the adorable one who like constantly messes up, like Mel.
They're trying too hard.
I reckon Flora would be the Rod Gilbert.
Yes, she would.
That's a good thing to be.
It is a good thing to be, but massively lost.
I like to think Flora's the Joe Lycett of the squad. Sorry, this is massively alienating to everyone who listens who's not English.
Who does one very specific
Go watch Taskmaster, everyone. It's available on...
Yeah.
Shall we play
Scion?
Shall we play some Scion?
Let's play some Scion.
Yeah.
So, you three defeated the army of the Titan Hyperion outside the building of
It was no big deal.
Okay, fair enough.
You didn't hear me say that.
But you defeated the army with the help of your godly, divine parents or the gods who had chosen you. But you've made a mark on the divine world. Things have started to change. It's been a couple of days since this battle, and in that couple of days, you guys have been with each other, you've been alone, you've talked to Professor Manison, you're trying to figure out what to do next. But in this time, what have you done? So, Flora, what have you been up to?
Flora first thing Flora did after she got home was probably call her mum and just check that everything was okay.
Your mum, on that phone call, your mum, nothing's happened there. She seems fine. She's a bit busy, bit stressed about work, but yeah, worrying about what she's going to do in the next term for the students. But, you know, she's happy, and she's really happy to hear from you.
Yeah. Probably would have hit up the Amazons as well to see if someone would teach her how to use a bow.
Okay, in that case, can you give me a...
Is this the loose looks at the character sheet to remember what the skills are called?
It's going to be
Interlude.
athletics.
Okay.
With one of your sort of charm rolls.
So I'm gonna go for manipulation because I'm trying to persuade people to do something.
Yeah, manipulation works.
Which also means I get to roll 8 dice. Hee hee.
Nice.
Okay. 7 or higher, correct? And if it's a 10, I roll it again.
Yes. No, 8, 9, or 10 is a...
Okay. Oh, well, I rolled 3 8s and 2 10s. Exploding
nice,
dice.
so that's 5, and then you roll
another
the 2 10s
10
again and see if you get any more. Oh, that's another explosion.
And then that was a 2, so I believe that's 6 successes?
So 6. Yeah, 6 successes. Yeah, so one of the Amazons, their name is Aranran.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so they are teaching you how to use a bow.
Nice.
You've only had 1 lesson so far, and you weren't like amazing at it 'cause it's the first time you've ever really tried to use a bow. But yeah, no, you're getting there, and they've offered to teach you properly.
Cool. Yes, that's what I would like. A ranged attack. This is what I would like.
Nice. Yeah.
Smart.
And they have given you a bow.
Yay.
Is it shiny?
It's nothing special. It's a standard bow. It's a recurve bow.
Cool.
Rather than a long bow, because they thought that would suit you better.
Yeah.
But you now have a bow.
Cool. Ideal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Bow time.
So have you done anything else in the couple of days since?
I don't think so. I think I would have sorted out my holiday for the next couple of weeks, but that's kind of boring. Just checked in with my mom, done some training, maybe seen if the girls and Fred want to do some weapons training. Just nothing serious, just kind of bulking up a bit because that's where she feels like her weaknesses are.
Okay. So, Elspeth, what have you been up to in the last couple of days?
You know what? That's actually a perfect segue. Thank you, Amelia. Because one thing Elspeth would have done is... So, if you were a cool person, you'd probably wait, like, I don't know, a day or 2 to get around to doing this, but immediately the next day she would have messaged Fred in a very sort of business-like manner and been like, hey, can you teach me how to use my sword properly?
Okay.
Are you free this evening what shifts are you working, etc., and start planning everything.
Yeah, Fred messages back like, yeah, like, you know, I have, I finished my fencing at 7 o'clock this evening, so if you meet me outside the gym on campus there, I'll have some swords with me so we can just go over some stuff.
Great. Where's the gym?
He sort of pings you a location on your phone.
I mean, she probably knows where the gym is, to be fair, because we did almost
you did
create a small incident there recently.
Yes, it could have gone a lot worse.
Could have gone a lot worse. So, I guess she'll turn up there and hopefully get some practice in that way.
Yeah, so as you turn up, you see there's quite a few people walking out of the area, and they're all in the full, you know, they're not wearing the masks, but they're in the whites of the fencing garb. You know, the breeches and the jacket, and holding masks under their arms. And Fred's there, and he's got a couple of different swords with him, so he's got an épée and a foil, beckons you over and leads you back into the hall, where there's a setup for fencing.
These swords are a little smaller than... is this going to work, like, translate across properly, do you think?
He looks at you, puts the swords he has down, and pulls out his hand-and-a-half sword.
Oh,
that's
great.
Sort of equivalent to yours. It's a proper old-fashioned sword, rather than fencing.
Okay. Elspeth goes into, like, what looks like a sort of hockey stick bag, and actually pulls out a similarly giant sword from that bag, which glows very slightly, with a little bit of a sort of sunlight glow to it.
Okay.
Sort of reflecting the evening light outside a little bit. So, is this safe? I mean, it's kind of sharp.
Yeah, so what you want to do is, so we're going to practice, but, like, go for it, but maybe, like, we should be fine, because, you know, we've got, Professor Manison gave me some things if we do get injured, so it'll be fine, so we can sort each other out. Like, I've seen the way you're standing when you hold your sword, and you don't seem, like, overly confident with it.
Right, I mean, I just sort of, you know, it's quite... I just don't want to swing it somewhere where it might hurt oh no, hang on.
It's a sword, like, I think the idea of what we're doing is you want to hurt people with it.
Oh yeah, but, like, okay, well, tell you what, why don't you just, do you want me to just stand still and then you just place my feet somewhere?
Like,
or?
sort of stand how you think you would do, like, a two-handed swing.
Okay. Elspeth's gonna go for, like, go in for a swing.
Yeah.
Probably loosely based on what she might have seen, I don't know, in a film or something, more than anything else.
Yeah, and Fred sort of sees what you're doing. It's like, nah, you want to have your foot in this position, and then this one in this one,
right?
Because it gives you a lot more power behind it.
Oh,
and, like,
okay.
Because people don't understand how important footwork is in sword fighting,
right? Because
it's a full body sport rather than just your arms.
Okay.
It's not like some people think it's almost like golf, and you want like that sort of swing, and the swing is important, but if you have your feet in the right position, it's a lot better.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a test run. I don't know if you want to stand at like a safe distance of 2 to 3 miles, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, of course. So he takes you through some footwork, and can you roll me?
Okay, here we go.
Dexterity academics, please.
Oh boy. That's an interesting combination. I like that.
Wild combination, but
okay, so that's
I can't think of anything else
Dex.
that would work for learning how to.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Sword fight.
And then 3 from academics as well. Okay, so out of those 6 dice, only one of them is an 8 or above.
Okay, so like you're starting to get it. Like you've never done any sport with this sort of idea before. Like you think maybe if you played hockey or something like that, maybe it would have been a bit easier. But you're a volleyballer.
I'm not used to having to hold things for very long.
Yes, you're using to like hit things away rather than batting things. But like you understand where Fred's coming from. You think if you have like a couple more lessons like this, you might get better.
Okay, cool.
Is there anything else you do in those couple of days, other than asking Fred to teach you how to sword fight?
I'm gonna have a conversation with my mother about what she thinks might have been happening at the embassy, just to work out where the known line is there.
Okay, how do you start that conversation?
Okay, How do I start that conversation? That's a good question. So, about the other day, the whole thing with the stuff at the MC.
Darling, what are you trying to say?
Well,
Use your words, please.
Sorry. It was just quite a stressful...
Would you like a mug of tea?
Well, yes, I've actually already got one, but it's going a bit cold, so,
I'll make some more.
Okay.
Say what you want to say.
I don't know,
Puzzles around making.
It just seemed like, I don't know if you really knew what was going on there. I found it a little bit confusing, and I was just wondering if you, had a good look at what was happening outside at all.
I think, maybe we should have a conversation about this now.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, I know that something was different when all of that was happening. It wasn't a normal protest or attack on what we were doing. I know you love your mythology.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not the best person to be talking to you about this.
Well, I mean, it seems like maybe you might know a little more of what was happening than you're letting on. I mean, I suppose maybe I do too. I mean, I don't.
I sort of hoped this wouldn't affect you, but I think it might have done, and I'm sorry about that. But, there's always been something different about our family and your father, but I think I'm not the one to tell you about it all because I don't know much. But I can send you to where you might be able to find some answers.
Okay. Where should I go?
Well, you'd have to travel back to Norway or Finland, that sort of area. I can give you some directions to someone who might be able to answer some questions better than I ever could.
Okay. In the meantime, my friends Cleo and Flora who you met the other day.
Yes, they're coming round for dinner tomorrow evening.
Yes, just before they come for dinner, because how should I put this politely? They are the kind of people who are liable to put their foot in it, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I understand.
They are also...
Are they like you?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I don't know if... Do you want me to tell them that you are aware? Well, that might make it easier for them.
If you want to, you tell them what you need to make you feel good.
Well, I think it will make everything a little more comfortable if they're not trying to avoid the topic so much.
They're not trying to hide things, yes.
Yeah, well,
Tell them they can be themselves.
Are you sure that's what you want me to say?
Yes, of course it is.
Well, alright. On our collective heads be it then. Okay, well, I will tell them that. And thank you for being honest with me about it, I suppose.
You are old enough.
Even if you don't feel you can tell me everything.
I don't have the answers, I'm afraid. I know nothing, really.
It's all relative.
I suppose. But I want you to have the truth rather than what I think is the truth.
So do I. I'm hoping to get closer and closer to it. But it all seems very strange so far, I'll tell you that for sure.
Takes your shoulder and pulls you into a bit of a hug. And just sort of hugs you and then says, I do love you very much, darling.
I love you too.
And Cleo, what were you planning on doing over a couple of days since the fight?
Well, there's two people I would like to visit. And I'm not really sure what order this would happen in, so I'm kind of happy to just let you decide. Yep. So Izzy is my project partner, who I have very much left in the lurch on some group projects, so I kind of need to go and actually do that.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to visit Leah Winters in hospital.
Probably be easiest to catch up with Izzy before you went into the hospital, because Leah's in hospital and they have certain visiting hours and things, so it'd be easier to catch up with Izzy before you went there.
Oh, yeah, sure. I just meant, like, which one would you like to do first? But, yeah, sure.
Fully up to you. Should we do Izzy?
Yeah, I'll just do it now, yeah.
What do you want to do? Are you sending her a text message? Are you calling her? Are you going to go find her in person?
Yeah, I'm going to call her and basically just ask if she wants to, like, just sit down and absolutely smash out our like, group presentation, our pet presentation.
Like, she sees you message her and it's like, yeah, that's fine. I saw, like, the newspaper article with Leah. That's weird, but sure, let's just get this done.
Alright.
So, in that case, can you roll me...
Oh, God.
Academics.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And resolve.
Okay. Let me just... Now would be the time that my Adobe PDF viewer broke. Okay. That is... Ooh, okay. Oh, that's one exploding. 2 successes.
Nice. Izzy also got 2 successes. So you bash out this presentation, you do it overnight, you pull an all-nighter before the presentation is due, but the two of you together, you get a mark that you're proud of. You're like, you know what, yeah, even though we pulled this out of the bag at the last minute, we did a good job here.
Alright, yeah, I'm just going to ask her if she wants to go for a drink to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, she does.
My fan theory's coming true.
Awesome. Yeah, we're going to go to these strawberry fields.
It's happening.
Oh, no, not strawberry.
You're going...
What's strawberry field? What's the one that... Well, Amber's
Cherry
bar.
Tree Grove.
Flora's bar, sorry.
Cherry Tree Grove.
Cherry Tree Grove, sorry. Fruit bars.
They're also, like, plant-related.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two of you go to the Cherry Tree Grove, and there's a couple of your other classmates go with you who also had presentations that day.
Hmm?
How drunk is Cleo planning on getting?
Like, not that drunk, actually, for once.
Aww.
Because she wants to go and speak to Leah. But, like fairly, still.
Fair.
Not that we endorse
Yeah.
drinking on RWDPod, of course.
Not at all.
Not in the
But yeah, no,
slightest.
you're there with Izzy and some of your classmates, you're having a couple of drinks, you see that Fred is behind the bar serving, it's a nice time.
Lovely. Right. So, Izzy, sorry, I haven't actually, what are you going to do now that, we're done with our projects for, the summer? I just realized I've never really, talked to you about, stuff like this,
Yeah, I mean, we only really talk about work, uni stuff. I'm gonna be headed home. My parents live down in California, so I'll be going back there for the summer. Probably have to be babysitting my little brother a lot. He's 16, he's such an annoying idiot. But yeah, that'll be me. Not anything special.
Oh man, when you said babysitting, I thought you meant baby babysitting, because I've got a 9-year-old sister who I'm probably gonna have to be looking after, but I didn't realize your brother was 16.
My parents were like, oh no, look after your brother, and he goes out and doesn't tell me where he's going, then I get in trouble for that, and it's so unfair.
I know exactly what you mean. It is the worst.
I'm just like, it's not my fault he's gone out with friends. He didn't tell me he was going out with friends. How am I meant to... I can't... He's 16. I can't, look after him the entire time. I've got my own stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. And what stuff is that then? What do you like to do?
Oh, surfing. I volunteer at one of the... there's a rescue home for near me, and I volunteer there, help, take the dogs on walks.
Oh, so you're a dog person?
Dogs, cats. I just like animals.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Sense.
All right. Yeah. Hey, you see that person on the bar?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of my friends has a pretty big crush on him.
Really?
One and possibly 2 as well. I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
Do you want to try to set them up and see what happens?
I am so down for this. Yes. Yes, this
All right,
is incredible. Let's try this.
Let's make it a plan. That's something.
What are their names? What are we trying to do?
Okay, so there's Flora. She also works here, and she knows him from before, and she's
a good workplace romance. Love it.
Yeah, like that show,
This is so funny. This is such a cute first date activity for them.
First date? Who said that? No. Yeah, like it's like that one show, like a workplace romance. That's a cute idea. And then there's like Elspeth. She's like a foreign exchange student, but she's like British, so maybe he's into that. I don't
He
know.
could be like taking her around the area. 'cause he's
Yeah,
seen it before.
yeah, exactly.
Both of these work. Do you know if he likes any one of them in particular?
I don't, and that's like what we need to do here, because he knows that I don't like him, and I think he's a bit scared of me, to be honest. So like,
Why? You're so lovely.
okay, and let's go and so let's work out like which one he likes, and then
Right.
yeah, and then like make a plan.
This sounds fantastic. Like maybe we like go up the bar, have a couple more drinks, get in like relationship talking, see if he wants to join in.
Yeah, lovely, beautiful.
Brilliant. You and Izzy head up to the bar, sort of sit there, order yourself a couple of drinks. So you're going to try and get Fred's attention, or?
Yeah, Cleo's gonna throw ice cubes at at him until he pays some attention.
Okay, just for fun, can you roll me
Fair.
Yes.
dexterity athletics?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a lot of dice. Two with an explosion.
Hey.
3, 4 with
We'll
an
take a penalty.
explosion. 5 with 2 explosions. That's 6 successes.
Yeah, so you take like a hand,
It's
you
super
start
effective.
picking ice cubes out of your drink and whacking them at the back of, whacking them at Fred, and he turns round at one point. You miss a couple of times, but he turns round at one point, and you slam an ice cube right into the back of his head that goes down the back of his shirt.
Oh.
And he turns around, and as he turns around, you ping one again that gets him like right between the eyes.
Oh my, that's
looks at
brutal.
you.
That's a kill shot.
He just looks at you. It's like, hey Cleo,
Yo,
what are you doing?
hi.
You want another
Sorry,
drink?
yeah, like this. I just wanted to introduce you to my project partner, Izzy. This is and sort of gestures at him to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Fred. I know Cleo through some stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh no, is it going to backfire?
If it does, it does. I just thought this was a fun tangent to go on. All right. So like, you're not too busy, are you? Because like, we're kind of bored, and we just thought like we could have a chat and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, sure. There's not much going on at the moment.
So like, we were actually just chatting about relationships, and I was just like curious, like what you've got going on there, because like it's not really something we talked about, you know?
Yeah, I mean, not really much at the moment.
Classic Fred.
I will say, Flora has definitely started a group chat with the girls and posted about getting like archery lessons from the Amazons, if that's any sort
okay.
of ammo that Cleo wants to use.
So yeah, well, I mean, like, not much is going on at the moment with me, relationship-wise. I recently, about 6 months or so, got out of quite a serious relationship. But I'm over that now. Sort of looking for something else to happen.
Oh yeah, I've actually heard that like one of like our mutual friends might like have a little, you know.
Really? Who?
Yeah, I mean, guess.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing it's not you. 'Cause
Like,
you'd be a lot more blunt about anything you said.
Obviously, and just ping and like flick one at him, like not actually trying to hurt him, just like flicking ice cube. So like, actually, no. Which one would you like it to be?
Well,
Now who's on the spot?
Insight
Hey.
check.
Fred sort of goes bright red.
Yep, bright Fred, you might say.
Bright Fred. And it's like, I don't know,
Oh boy.
Laura's nice.
Sorry, I didn't quite like hear that.
Fine. Laura's nice.
All right, yeah, that actually like lines up a little bit with what I've heard, but you might need to move a little quickly on that one, because you know that like group of girls we met like the other day? She's got some like archery lessons planned with them, so you might want to.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Anytime, pal, anytime. And you know, I might be able to move things on the other side if you like.
That would be really nice.
All right. Well, I guess I won't
well-
be paying for any more. I won't be paying for any more drinks tonight, then, if that's okay.
Sort of glares at you a bit. It's fine.
So,
He
yeah, let's say double JD and Coke for me.
gives you a couple
and
of gives you a
Izzy?
couple of drinks,
Yeah.
and Izzy like looks at you, makes eye contact with Fred, and does a big wink.
Lovely.
Well, I'd say you handled that pretty well.
Are you sure she's from California, Liz?
Shut up.
She's
She
got
has
more
good-
southern.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
like it.
I'd say you handled that well.
It's just fun, you know. Like he's a good, like he's obviously a good guy. Like I know him, and like I don't feel weird like setting up a friend with him, you know. So and it's just a good
That's
time.
real sweet.
Yeah, sweet is totally what I was aiming for.
Don't think I missed Cleo calling Flora her friend.
Friendship is magic.
Yeah, it's fine. Flora wasn't there to hear it, so.
Ah, no metagaming for you.
Ah, yes, that thing where you acknowledge them when they're not in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Will does all his friendships, right?
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, so you and Izzy you have a couple more drinks, and you have a really nice evening.
Lovely.
And so the next day you're going to go and talk to Leah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So are you going up to the hospital in visiting hours, or?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because like now that the big project with Izzy is finito, a bit more time flexible.
Yeah. So when you go into the hospital, you're taken straight to Leah's room. She's there. She's got some sort of wiring around her jaw. And one of her arms is in a sling, and she's in bed, but she's sitting up. She seems to be just looking at something on an iPad.
Oh, hey, like, sorry, I'm not waking you up or anything, am I?
No. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just thought I'd like drop in and see like how you are, given that like I basically saved your life and
I mean,
whatever.
I'm fine. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I won't be able to. I suppose you're happy now, because like I'm not going to be able to play for a while, and you'll take the role back on the team.
The position is point guard, in case you forgot. Yeah, no, like, why would you ever say that, man? Like, obviously, I just want what's best for the team, and that is star point guard number 5, Leah Winners, on the
Sure,
ball.
that's
So,
what
like,
you want.
I just thought I'd check in and see how you were doing. Like, people are asking after you, you know.
I'm fine. I'll be able to play again next semester. Got the summer holidays. I'll be able to recover.
Oh, that's great. And like, have you heard anything from like the WNBA or anything? Like moving on, like, because I know someone who can like put together like a highlights package for you and stuff like that. You know, just thought.
Why
I'd
are you
ask.
being nice?
What do you mean? And like just lean slightly like on like her leg or whatever.
I mean, like, you're not. You don't mean any of this. So why are you really here? You hate me. And I'm sorry I took your role on the basketball team, even though I was better than you.
Oh, you know what they say about keeping your friends close. I just thought I'd see how you were getting on.
Sweet.
And hey, at least like when someone searches your name, my name's right there with it.
I mean, not with anything to do with basketball.
Alright, just keep an eye out. I hope you feel much better nice and soon.
Sure. Thanks.
And just gonna wink at her and walk out.
She's glaring at you as you leave.
Lovely.
Oh my god, Cleo.
That was intense.
That was very threatening. It was more threatening than I intended, but there you are.
Have to murder this person.
Flora would like to drop a text to the message group, which he's deemed God Squad,
Yes.
and gone, get ready for letter 4 with the like number 4 dinner at symbol my place, and then do like a little party emoji and like a little lipstick emoji
Wait, what?
for dinner with your mum.
Oh, you're hosting it? I thought like it was at like
Yeah, I thought it was
Elspeth's like crib.
I thought it was at my
That-
place.
That's why she said get ready for. Like, do you want to all come and get ready together? I know you're both boys, so you don't understand this fundamental part of girlhood.
No, it's just that's not what it sounded like.
I thought it was phrased like the dinner was at your place,
I was
not
like,
getting
having
ready.
a second dinner? I don't think we know about second dinner.
What about third dinner?
Yeah, so it's dinner at Cleo's after
No,
that. Right?
Flora's gonna see if the girls want to get ready at
I mean,
hers.
I actually live at my place, so we'll probably be there, making sure there's actually food. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. She's gonna be like, that's okay, for Elspeth, and then drop Cleo her address.
Yeah. Elspeth, about an hour before everyone's meant to come around, you wander downstairs to get yourself, a mug of tea or a drink or something, and you see your mum is sort of staring a bit dejectedly at, like, a pan. You don't know what was meant to be in it, but at the moment, all that is in it is lumps of charcoal.
We having a bit of a fire hazard down here?
It's not a fire hazard.
Everything?
It's, I just
It is.
left it on the stove a bit
it
too
looks
long.
Nice.
It's fine.
It's very experimental.
Yes, and she pulls open a drawer. Your mum pulls open a drawer, and there's loads of different takeout menus in there.
Right.
And she rifles through a couple of them and picks out a couple and says, which ones do you think your friends would like? There's an Italian one, there's a Chinese one.
You know what, let's go Italian.
Italian? Of course, Italian.
It seems thematic,
And she goes and places a phone call.
Right. Let's
and
just
orders some food.
get an even sort of spread of a little bit of everything, shall we? And then I feel like they're hungry people.
I'll order a lot and whatever doesn't get eaten is lunch for the next week.
I'll have
it's
it.
fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I don't
I'll
have
take
time
it
to
to
cook at the
school with me.
moment.
It's fine. No,
Good.
it's okay. You're busy. I was also busy, and
I'm going to go get ready.
Okay. Wait. Get ready.
This will be fine. Yes, I'm going to change.
You're dressing up.
Well, I've invited your friends round for dinner.
Elspeth looks down at herself. She's wearing like near enough to pajamas. This makes no difference. Yeah, I should probably
Maybe
also...
put on a skirt, darling. You look very lovely when you're wearing, when you're wearing a dress or a skirt. I mean, if that is,
Thank
if
you.
it's
I
what
think
you want,
I
if you want to
even
wear
own
trousers,
one,
you can wear trousers. That's fine. You also
somewhere.
look lovely in trousers.
Yeah. Okay. I will take
maybe
that
not pyjamas.
under advisement. Yeah. No, I was gonna change when I remembered.
Okay, of course. But I'm just going to go get ready. I'm going to lay the table.
We've got time. We've got 33 minutes, but it's fine. It's fine.
Right. Yes.
I'll see you down here in 23 minutes. Okay.
Good. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Let's go.
Yes. Sort of
Could change
when
into
you-
something a little nicer.
When you get changed and wander down, your mum has the table is laid very fancily. There's multiple sets of cutlery. There's multiple plates. There's 3 or 4 different glasses per person.
Right.
She's wearing a very nice pair of slacks with heels and a shirt and a smart shirt. Sort of standing there a little awkwardly, like she's not quite sure what to expect with your friends, but she's really happy that there's people coming over.
So which of the 3 forks do you think we should tell them is for lasagna?
We're not having lasagna.
You didn't order
Yeah,
lasagna?
do you want me to go? I can order
No,
some.
no, it's fine, it's fine.
We have a couple of different pasta dishes, but no lasagna. I just thought it might be interesting to have a couple of different varieties
oh, no,
of
definitely.
things. We've got some salad.
Mum.
We've got garlic bread. I know you love garlic bread.
They're gonna love it. It's gonna be fine.
I've got different bottles of wine.
I think you're maybe worrying about this a little bit.
Am I? Sorry.
It's fine. It's gonna be okay. They're
Just-
very laid back people.
Oh, okay. I'm not. I'm used to fancy hosting, diplomats and that. I'm not sure what level I should be at.
Let's go for friendly mom level.
Okay.
Like,
yes.
hey kids, how was school? Got murdered by any monsters recently? That kind of thing.
Okay, I can do this. Yes.
It's fine.
Yes, I can do
Yes.
this.
And then whatever happens, as a last resort, never mention my childhood photos, okay? Got it? Never.
Mention your
No,
childhood
no,
photos.
God,
Got
no.
it.
No, what have I done? Okay, forget I said anything, yeah? Oh, is that the doorbell? Oh no.
Cleo and Flora getting ready together. Does anything happen there special? Do you want to talk to each other, or are you just getting ready and turning up to the Elspeths?
The Elspeths.
The Lockwoods.
I have become
The Lockwoods.
multiple.
Not really.
I don't think anything interesting beyond Flora just trying to connect a little bit more with Cleo, and I don't know if Cleo would engage or not.
Like, what are you saying?
Kind of like asking about her family, her degree, like how she's feeling about sort of everything that's going on a little bit with, you know, monsters and that.
Yeah, I mean, all the answers you're going to get are going to be like truthful, but not like really elaborating on anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
So no, like, hey, we tried to set you up with Fred the other day.
Oh no! We're keeping that
It's the long
for a few
game.
glasses of wine tonight. Do you think like Elspeth's mom would be alright with Empress coming? Because like she wanted to be here for some reason. Like she kept like sneaking out even when I was closing the door. Like I'm pretty sure that I shut her in and she still ended up like on my shoulders.
I guarantee that if we tell her it's a youth fashion thing, she will just go
Yeah,
with it.
alright. Oh, there it is. Lucy's cat noises. It must be like so weird, like being at uni like with your mom. Like, what if you get absolutely smashed, or like you want to bring someone home or something?
Right? I don't want to make Elspeth feel weird about it, but it's kind
right,
of like
yeah.
the homeschool kid, right?
And we're the people that are friends with the homeschool kid.
Oh my god, what have we become? Yeah, I think as well in terms of I thought of it because you were mentioning what Elspeth's mum was wearing. Flora's probably wearing just like a little black playsuit, like nothing too fancy, just kind of something if you were going out for dinner with friends or to a bar, but nothing like not to like the level of fancy, you know what I mean? Maybe like a backwards baseball cap.
Just to
Oh
sort
my
of bring the
God.
tone down again.
Yeah, she's just keeping it chill.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because no one's told her what to wear. What about Cleo?
Yeah, Cleo is wearing like... this is going to be a very specific look that specifically Anne will understand. You know that like pantsuit that Mary's got? The black one with like all the like neon-y patterns on it?
Yes, so for our listeners, it's kind of like a black pantsuit, but kind of with the neon squiggles that you get at the carpet of a bowling alley or on a public bus.
Yes. That sort of like fairly horrible fashion, and like just some sneakers. And the magic sneakers.
We look amazing.
Haven't used them or the phone yet usefully, but it's gonna happen eventually.
Flora's gonna try and get Cleo to take a selfie with her for her social media.
For whose social media?
For Flora's social media.
Sure, just like don't tag me. You know, like I just get loads of notifications. It really pisses me off.
No, I feel you. Like you're managing your personal brand for like recruiters and stuff. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
And 50 minutes into our recording, we'll show up at the main event.
Are you turning up to the actual place on time? Is the
Yeah,
question?
no, they're 10 minutes late. Maybe 15.
Fair enough.
They're 15 minutes
That's
late.
respectable.
Will, do you think that's
Very
fair, 15
respectable.
minutes late?
Yeah.
Because I think 15 minutes late is them making an effort to be on time.
Nice.
I think that was... Do you want to get the doorbell, or should I get the doorbell? Or should we both get the doorbell? Is that
Right.
weird?
Yes, let's maybe you go invite your friends
Okay.
in. Yes. How many of them are coming?
Just 2, but...
2. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go downstairs, and then I'm going to go chat to them. I'm going to be like, also, hey, my mum is cool with the whole thing, you know? And then
Okay. Yes. Good.
I'll bring them upstairs, and then... Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go.
Okay,
yeah,
yes,
alright.
go. I will have
Okay,
wine poured when
yes,
they come up. Yes, I will pour some wine.
good.
And some water.
Yes.
Do your friends drink beer? Would they prefer beer? Do I need to get some beer? There's some
I
in the
don't
fridge.
think they'll be fussy. Let's leave it in the fridge for now.
Okay.
Let's pour some wine, because that looks cool, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go.
Yes.
I'll see you in a minute. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Go.
I'm gonna go to the door.
You open the door. Flora and Cleo are there.
As Elspeth comes down, Flora's like, do you think we should have brought something?
Like what?
Oh, hi.
Hi guys.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, welcome. You both look nice. Come in.
Thanks, babe.
Welcome to where I live.
Yeah.
It is very nice.
This
It
is
is
a
so
nice
much-
place.
It's so nice.
As you are led up, you and Graham, you and your mum live in a apartment, yes?
yes.
Or do you, yeah.
It's fairly well
led up
appointed.
Yes, you're led up the stairs towards the apartment. Like, you've been into other apartment blocks before. These stairs is very fancy, even as you just walk into the building. And you're led up these little stairs, and the door is opened, and it's this fantastic open plan, sort of two floor apartment. It's lovely wooden floors and very, very well appointed and very sort of a bit of a minimalistic vibe to the apartment. And you see Maria is standing there. She's poured a couple of glasses of wine on this table, and she's sort of looking at you as if to offer the glasses of wine to you guys as you're coming into the apartment. And that is where we will end this episode.
Ooh!
And you
All right.
have your meal in the next time.
I'm so, like, this is so us to be like, okay, we want to play the game, but also let's check in with our girls and how they're doing.
Yeah, and also let's only roll dice like a maximum of 1 time because we don't know how it works.
It was very sweet.
I love how much Cleo personality we got. That was so good.
That was very funny. I enjoyed it a lot. I liked the recourse to... What's a word I can say that would not cause me to put an F in the swear jar? Messing aboutness that was taken up in that section.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think, like, I'm really enjoying sort of the girls having time to have, like, their friendship grow a little bit, I think. And kind of settle in more with one another. Not
being thrown in the deep... Well, being thrown in the deep end, I suppose, is good to, like, start a game off. And then you want to, like, zoom back a little bit, you know?
I think, yeah, especially because I don't know how you feel about your characters, but Flora is definitely trying to become slightly more responsible, so that she's not the one who gets knocked down all the time.
Aww. She's still going to be that one,
it's
but the thought is appreciated. It's still going to happen.
Listen, for someone who's a melee class main, typically, it's embarrassing to have a weak baby character. What is she, a wizard?
I mean,
no. You've played wizards in my games before.
That's true. But
I think you made a rogue.
I have made a rogue. I've made a rogue bard multi-class.
Yeah.
The most useless.
But yeah, so I guess we're going to find out what happens at dinner next session. But, you know, if you wanted to check when the next episode could be uploaded, like, Will, where would you go?
Yeah, so you can follow us on our social media on Twitter at RWD_pod. You can also find us on Acast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts at A Rendezvous with Destiny. And please feel free to tweet along using the hashtag RWDPod, and we'll get back to you.
We will get back to you.
We will.
We might even be helpful at it.
We will not.
No, wait. He will. He will. You, Graham Luce. I am. That's a great joke. It's my favourite
It's
joke.
funny once. It's funny once.
Like 2 years ago.
This material is unofficial and is not endorsed by Onyx Path. We are claiming no ownership over Onyx Path intellectual properties, game systems, art or stories, which remain the properties of the rights holders. All characters, names and locations used are either public domain or are entirely fictional and bear no intended resemblance to their real-life counterparts. If you have any legal issues, please contact us directly. Thank you.